Stare into the purple abyss and find your purpose.
Choose your character.
Welp, I'm Perp Merc, and my purpose today is to talk about midnight releases. Whatever happened to midnight releases? Where did the hype go? Where'd the nostalgia go? They've been so lame lately, and they've been happening less frequently. I just wish we could take it back to the glory days. I used to love going to midnight releases when I was a kid, and then even when I got older, when I was a teenager and a young adult. But I don't know what's happened lately. It is not the same. So I'm not sure how many of you have been to midnight releases. I'm sure most of you have. But let's paint a scene for those who haven't. You have a favorite game. You play it every day. For me, it was Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. You play it all year round. You play it with your friends. You play it with your dad sometimes.
You play it after school. You play it after your chores. You just level up. You get into hype. You do the challenges for your favorite guns. You unlock the one golden gun in each category.
You just have a blast with it.
Then one day, you're chilling on your couch after school, eating your after-school snacks, whatever. And then a commercial pops up for the new Call of Duty. For the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And you're like, oh shit, they're making another one? They're continuing this journey of fun and excitement? I'm into this.
Heck yeah!
So you get hype about it. You go to school the next day, you talk to your friends about it. You're like, bro, you see that new commercial last night, bro? They have a new Call of Duty, bro.
Oh my god.
You guys get hype. And then when you get home and play Call of Duty 4 and you're on the mic with your friends, you daydream and speculate and just imagine what new things, what new guns, what new kill streaks there might be. You just get super excited for all of it. And that excitement builds for a while. And then while you're waiting for the date, you save up all your chore money. You do the dishes, you fold the laundry, you pick up the doggy doo-doo. Stacking any leftover birthday money, just saving everything you can. Counting down the days on your calendar. You and your friends get hype, keep talking about it as the date gets closer. You start drooling at the mouth. You start foaming at the mouth. You feel the adrenaline coursing through your veins. And then the night finally arrives. It is midnight release. So you talk to your dad. You're like, look, the new Call of Duty's out tonight. Can we please go to the midnight release? And is it okay if I have off of school tomorrow? I missed 0 sick days. I have good grades in all my classes.
Please.
And I guess he wanted to be the cool dad because he surprisingly said yes and let me off of school the next day to play it. So he takes us up to GameStop. We hop in his Dodge Durango. We stop at 7-Eleven for a cup of coffee. And we drive to the local GameStop. We get there at about maybe 11 p.m. There's already a line out to Timbuktu. There's people with fold-out chairs. So we hurry up and get up into the line, and we're about maybe 29th place. And then it's only 11, still an hour to go. So we stand there drinking our coffee. I see some of my friends from school, start chatting with them. We're talking about how excited we are. So me and my friends even made new friends at the midnight release event just by talking about the game, being hype with the other people. It's like a community event. Everybody's excitement. You could feel the excitement in the air. You could touch it. You could taste it. You can smell it. You can feel it. You could live it. It was everything. And then next thing I know, I turn around and there's like, I don't even know how many people behind us. The line must have went on forever. So luckily we got there when we did. And then the GameStop employees come out and start lining everybody up, giving them their ticket numbers and their order numbers and all that. I'm looking at my phone's clock, checking down 11:58, 11:59, midnight. Then the employees start letting everybody in the store. They start lining people up to pay. I'm not allowed in yet. They stop the line, a few people up. And then I see people leave the store one by one with a grin on their face and a game in their hand, sprinting to their car. So then we finally get inside the store. Me and my dad and my friends, we finally get into the store, and there's a Red Bull representative handing out cups of Red Bull. It is so hype. I haven't seen stories on the internet of people painting their face. The GameStop employees painted their face with war paint. That's how hype this event was. Red Bull representatives handing out cups of Red Bull. Just community excitement. You could feel it. The first game was awesome, so now everybody's, of course, they're going to be hyped for the sequel. So the line's ticking down one by one. I'm getting up there. I'm getting closer. It's finally my turn. I purchased my game. I slam that money down with excitement. The employee throws the disc at my forehead. Not really, but they even gave me a poster. I don't think I have it anymore, but they gave me a poster. It was so freaking cool. I went waited for my dad to purchase his, and we went to his truck, and then I said, "Dad, please floor it," and he did. We drove fast as shit home. I was staring at the box on the whole way home, like, "Dad, look at this, look at that." Even though he was driving fast, so I probably shouldn't have been distracting him. But I was just staring at that case, looking at all the new stuff. Oh my gosh, I was hyped. And then you get home.
You pop it in, and then you're hit with the update. So you're like, oh crap, I kind of felt this was coming. So then you go and get your snacks ready. You get your chips, your soda, your drink, your water, whatever.
My dad was out front smoking a cigarette.
So then me and my dad load up the game. We play 2 games together. We have a blast. We're like, wow, there's so much to take in. There's new guns, new kill streaks, new equipment. There's new everything. It is cool. So then we're like, all right, well, we're going to branch off, and we're each going to play with our own friends. Because we had our own friend group. You know, he's an old man, and I'm a kid at the time. And, man, we played, I don't even know how late I stayed up that night. I heard the morning birds chirping, and I was like, oh, crap, I better go to bed. And then wake up and play it all again some more.
Yeah, I'll always remember that night. They were such good energy hype events. And they even stayed that way for me. I remember even after I grew up, I went to 2 of them back to back in 2015. I went to Black Ops 3, and then 4 days later, I went to Fallout 4. I was excited to go to both, and they were both awesome. It was still good energy, it was fun. But I did notice a little bit less people at both. Fast forward to today, and the numbers are dropping like crazy. I've seen it firsthand. Way less people have been at the last few I've attended, besides Pokemon. And now consoles are releasing without even having disc drives.
If we don't keep discs, we can't go to physical midnight releases. The digital ones aren't the same. You don't see your friends there. You don't feel the hype of the community there. It's just the clock strikes 12 and I can hit update and start the game. There's no box to look at on the way home.
There's just no damn hype anymore.
What can we do to fix it? So, what can we do to fix it? I don't fucking know. It's not our fault. We're just the gamers. It's the company's fault. They've let us down time and time again. Since Call of Duty was my example, let's look at Call of Duty today. According to the data, Black Ops 6 sold 2.3 million copies in the first month on Steam. Now Black Ops 7 only sold 400,000 in the first month on Steam. That's a fraction of what it was in the previous game. No one wants to buy a shitty product that developers put no effort into. So nobody's going to pre-order it, and then there won't be midnight releases. It's a chain reaction. So I'm not sure what the solution would be other than to complain to the developers until they get their shit right and start trying again. Fuck a shareholder's profit. Everything's so corporate now. Bring back the fun. Bring back the spark of life. Bring back the joy to gaming. And then people will pre-order again. So we have to stick together as a gamer community and use our voices to advocate for the things we want. Don't stop complaining. Don't stop leaving comments. Use your voice and let them know how you feel. Now, with everything in life, there's balance. Don't complain too much. Don't turn into a nitpicking crybaby. Let the companies know how you feel, but don't obsess over it. Don't let it fill your mind. Move on to new things that you enjoy more. But let's wrap things up. So anyway, this video was mostly about video game midnight releases and my experience and how I miss them. But gamers aren't just the only ones affected. There used to be midnight releases for music albums, for different book series, for all kinds of stuff. but those are becoming more scarce and more rare these days too. Thank you for listening to an old man's rant about yesteryear's memories, the golden days. I hope we can bring society back to having midnight release events for all types of things. As a society, we need that connection. We need that nostalgia.